Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for San Antonio, Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Castle in at the point guard position. And Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
The shot by Sohan, no good. Ball with it. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. I talked to the coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds. Guys?
Allie, thank you. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman. You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Outside, Green. Bridges, a screen on Barnes. Green for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Castle. Green covering. Here's Barnes. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Here's Ball. Yep, count it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Castle. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Sohan outside. Just 4 to shoot. Wembanyama with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively from behind the arc. On target from range.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes. Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
Here's Vassell. Sweet little floater.
And when Wings take it down low, good things happen.
Miller outside. Shoots. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Left side, Wembanyama. From downtown, buries it from 3.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Ball into the lane, and Ball throws it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
And it's in there.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Green against Barnes. The 3 is up. And it's Green missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Wembanyama against Williams. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Green. Barnes tries it from the top of the key. They grab their own miss. Out left to the wing. Here's Castle. Launches it. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Hornets trail by 3. Green finds Miller. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Drills it from deep. Miller's got 5 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Count it. Good.
A solid distributor. Good to see the rookie Castle finds his open teammates like this.
Here's Ball, driving to the basket. Rebound San Antonio.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Wembanyama, screen on Ball. And he banks in the layup. Vassell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now here's Ball. Inside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. San Antonio on top. They lead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Ah, passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. To the middle. Here's Sohan. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Here's Ball. Ball in the paint.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Castle. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Ball outside. To the inside. Bridges. Another shot. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Guarded by Miller. Castle misses. Hornets trail by 5. And here's Green from the arc. They get the rebound. Pass to Ball. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's Sohan off the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
So assertive on the take. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
Richards with a screen. Three-pointer. Bridges knocks down the long J. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Barnes passes to Vassell. Stolen by Ball. Miller on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Bridges outside. That's tipped. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. San Antonio shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Here's Vassell. Shot from the low post is good. Vassell's got 8. Hornets trail by 7. Left side, Green. 1:16 left in the first half. Ball looks over the floor. 5 to shoot. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Sohan. Green against Vassell. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide-open guy.
Sohan outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Here's Castle. Spurs need to get one up here. Deflected! And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Charlotte now, trailing by 5. Pass to Curry. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
There's the screen by Johnson. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Spurs out in front, up by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the floor for Charlotte, Trey Mann out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Mark Williams. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Williams in at the 4-man position. Mamukelashvili passes to Paul. Outside Johnson. Clock at 4. Here's Mamukelashvili. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 3. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Ball can't get it to go. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Martin against Johnson. Outside, Williams. And the Hornets, another 3.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Now the Hornets moving it up. Martin with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Branham passes to Paul. Collins a screen. Let's go with a three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Williams. Williams with the screen. Takes a three. Williams knocks down the three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Here's Mann. And the three off target.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Paul. Finished off the break.
Oh, the crafty nature of Paul. Just finding ways to capitalize when the break is on.
The Hornets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Paul taking his time here. There's the three. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by Mann. Williams in the post. Johnson on him. Williams misses. Left side Paul. Collins a screen for the lead. And it's Paul with the three. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
Pure from 3-point range. Man's got 6 in the quarter.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it's definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history, the San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Picked up by Sohan. Castle for 3. No luck on that one. Hornets trail by 3. And that one's good. Man's got 8.
And the defense had no chance trying to stop him there, just punishing them on the break.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Mann. Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession.
Substitution on the court.
Castle for 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Well, San Antonio's shooting 56% today. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. And it's Castle in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Outside Wembanyama. There's the triple. Richards pulls it in. Charlotte's got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Down low. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And Ball throws it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Barnes the screen. From outside the arc. It's kept alive. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Barnes against Miller. Outside for Wembanyama. Counted from distance. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And San Antonio making a change here. Paul's checked in. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Lets the three fly. Rebound by San Antonio. Ball with a steal. And it's the Hornets on the break. Jacks up a three. Ball taking it all the way. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
And San Antonio has possession. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. It's a one-point game. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Barnes goes in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed. Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Pass to Richards.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Paul. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 3-point San Antonio lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Outside Wembanyama, pass to Paul. Stolen by Miller. Ball right side, puts up a three. San Antonio with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Paul from the arc. The shot off that time.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Bridges passes to Richards. Richards with a screen. The three from Ball. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. It takes a special player.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Shot clock at 2. The 3 from Ball. Sohan with some nice D. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
Williams with the screen. He shoots it. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Checking in for the away team. Number 2.
7 seconds left to play in the 4th. He connects!
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. Bridges outside. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win.
Basketball on.
.2K Sports. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the guard pair, it's George and Sexton. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 slot. And for the Spurs, we'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Devin Vassell out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Wembanyama, a screen on George. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Sexton kicks to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, George with it. Over Castle. Wembanyama with the rebound.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
There's the drive. Pass to Castle. Now, here's Vassell. Sohan with the screen. Castle. Offensive rebound. Vassell outside. Here's Barnes. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Three-pointer, Markkanen nailed from three-point land.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
From the high post, Kessler, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Wembanyama, a screen on George. Vassell against Sexton. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Barnes looking around. No good on the triple. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Vassell finds Barnes, drills it from outside.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. Markkanen with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Markkanen against Barnes. Another miss by Utah. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Barnes has got 5 points so far. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Here's Castle after the basket by Utah. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall. One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Here's Castle. He has yet to score. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. Now Collins. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play? Working through the foul for the and one opportunity.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Left side, George. Sexton the pass to Kessler. Collins looking around.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Jazz. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. And it's Castle in at the point. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Shot clock at 6. Up again. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got the lead up to 1 now for Utah.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Wembanyama, a screen. And the basket by Castle.
You like how Castle plays at his pace and celebrating when he wants to.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. There's a screen by Collins. George passes to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
6 changes of the lead here.
And both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
It's Collins with the drive, and then Collins slams it in.
And Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
Back to Wembanyama. Markkanen against Barnes. To the middle. Oh, Wembanyama, too easy.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
The three from George. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barnes against Collins. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's George. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And George kicks to Sexton. 3-pointer. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 1:02 left in the first half. The Spurs rebound. Sexton against Vassell. Oh, watch out for Wembanyama!
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Now George. Out to the wing. Here's Kessler. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Barnes finds Vassell. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And they get it and finished off by Collins.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Castle. And he trains. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Mills. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Hendricks in at the 4-man position. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Paul dishes to Collins. Out to the right wing. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at them now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Here's Clarkson. Rebound, San Antonio.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Branham. He's covered by Clarkson. Johnson, wide open. He fires. His three-pointer's off the mark. Jazz trail by 10. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Sensabaugh, covered by Johnson. Here's Hendricks. Hit from the high post.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. There's a screen by Collins. Shoots the three. Can't hit that one.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Hendricks, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Hendricks has got 4 points this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Back to Paul. Over Mills. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Jazz trail by 6. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. They set the pick. Here's Clarkson. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Down low. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense is right there, and he gets it to go.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
San Antonio leading by 6. Paul passes to Collins. To the paint, here's Branham. And he jams it with authority.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Johnson. Collins setting the big for Johnson. Over to the wing. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Hits it from three-point range. And now an 11-point Spurs lead. Here's Sensabaugh. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Paul with the bucket. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Here's Hendricks. Here's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Hendricks has got 7.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Paul. And a missed layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with the 9-point. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Castle in at point guard.
Hey, that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Outside Collins. From downtown, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Vassell. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Jazz trail by 11. Markkanen with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Markkanen, good.
And, you know, maybe Markkanen isn't the strongest or most athletic big man, but he does move well and can score even with a defender all over him.
Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Markkanen. Barnes can't get it to go. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Markkanen. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And once Markkanen flips the switch, it's fun to watch. Love seeing him be that aggressive.
Wembanyama, a screen on George. Castle takes it off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Kessler. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Here's Castle, defended by George. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. The kick out to Barnes. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Jazz trail by 7. Sexton on the wing. Outside Collins. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Collins kicks to Sexton. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Wembanyama down low. Defended by George. And that one's good. Wembanyama. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Kessler. Sexton with it. Covered by Vassell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in.
Jordan Clarkson.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Kessler finds Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Good. Nice job down low. Kessler's got 4 this quarter.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Wembanyama, a screen on Clarkson. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. Here's Castle, defended by George. Castle misses. Jazz trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of the box.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach with the Spurs.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Sexton kicks to Clarkson. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. Sexton the pass to Collins. This one for 3. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on George.
What a play from the rookie. Castle showing this team they can rely on him when it counts.
Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound San Antonio. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. No good with the triple. And so it's the Spurs with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another. Doris, neither of these teams playing well as of late. What's the mindset tonight?
I think both teams come in thinking this is a very winnable game, and let's get ourselves on track by making sure we set the tone early. Listen, winning can be a habit, so can losing. One of these teams has got to get off the schneid.
Here are the starters for Utah. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's George in at the 1 spot. 5 on the clock. Here's Kessler. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Ball. Launches a 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
For 3, Sexton sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's Green from the arc. Sexton grabs the board. Well, when you talk about the most underrated players in the league, Doris, Sexton has to be in the conversation.
Well, let's begin with the fact that he's an absolutely fearless scorer, a tough competitor, an improved facilitator. There's grit, determination. He's willing to get into you defensively. He is somebody that will compete on the defensive end.
Kessler, a screen on Bridges. Puts it up. And again, it's Utah.
Yeah, complete focus there. Collins giving his shot all of his attention.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope he can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Markkanen. Kessler finds Markkanen. Kicks it to George. For 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The 3 from Ball. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Ball's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Miller on the wing. Checked by Sexton. The kick out to Williams. Sexton against Miller. It's Bridges on the wing. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Sinks it from distance. He's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Sexton. Collins outside. Pass to Kessler. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Fires for 3. And there's Collins on the assist by Kessler.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And here's Miller. Here's the 3. Collins with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
George finds Collins. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3 shot is just that easy.
Here's Ball. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Kessler, a screen on Green. For 3, Sexton. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball against Markkanen. From deep. Kept alive. Bridges passes to Williams. Williams a screen on Markkanen. The three from Ball. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 11 points.
The basketball IQ is already so impressive. Love seeing LaMelo Ball get crafty in the pick and roll.
And that one drops.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
No good with the triple. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. And it's Kessler in at the center position. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Markkanen, the pass to Sexton. Back to Markkanen. Collins outside. Pass to Markkanen. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Charlotte trailing. Here's Miller. Fires the 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Miller's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Collins. And he makes it.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
First team foul.
Here's Miller. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Kessler passes to George. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Sexton finds George. Back to Sexton. Clock at 6. Pass to Kessler. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball looks over the floor. This one for 3. Here's Williams. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT. But PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Right?
Allie, thanks. And the basket by Bridges. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
Green for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
And it's Collins off the drive. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Markkanen, the pass to George. Kessler, a screen. Pass to Collins. And stolen by Bridges.
For the moment Bridges has the ball. He knows he's going all the way, sees the opening, and takes advantage.
A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
And they double up ball. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Offensive board. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Bridges. Nails it from 3. Bridges has got 10 points in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Kessler passes to Collins. And Mark Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Hey, puts up a 3. Here's Markkanen. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Now here's Mann. Fires the 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Charlotte. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
We've got Grant Williams. Seth Curry is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Martin in at the 3. That's the Hornets 5. Doris, I'm going to give you 3 names here. John Stockton, Karl Malone, Pete Maravich. Which one is the greatest player to ever wear a Jazz uniform, you think?
I'm not going greatest player, B.A. I'm going greatest tandem in the history of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton and Karl Malone in pick-and-roll play were poetry in motion.
On the wing, Curry. Back to Mann. Williams, a screen on Mills. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mann. Charlotte, no good that time either. Jazz trail by 7. And there's the screen. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Clarkson. And the layup is good off the glass. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Outside man. 4-3. Kept alive by Charlotte. Pass to Martin. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Outside man. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Hornets lead by 8.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
Here's Hendricks. To the wing, right side. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Mann. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Hendricks. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul. Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Number 8.
Outside Mills. Just 5 on the clock. With the drive. Stolen. Ball's going up the court. A nice shot by Richards. Richards has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, nice pass by Smith. I mean, putting his teammate in position to score.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy says this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Take it away! Pass to Hendricks. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Drains the triple. Hendricks has got his first 3 points of the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Now man. Takes it inside.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Martin. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside man. Williams up top. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Back to man. Richards with a screen. The 3. The rebound by Eubanks.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost? And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Williams. Green comes in for Martin. Brandon Miller's checked in for Smith. And it's Ball in for man. Ball outside. Miller outside. Takes the 3. Back to Ball. The 3 ball. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus. On the wing, Sexton. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Charlotte on top, up by 6. And we'll return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. George and Sexton in the backcourt. And it's Kessler in at the center position. Williams a screen on Sexton. The 3 from Ball. Offensive rebound. Out to Bridges. Green against Markkanen. And Green good for 3. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Ball outside. Screen by Bridges. No good on the triple. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. 7-point differential. Markkanen from long range. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. George against Ball. charges in, and Ball throws it down.
You see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
To the middle. Outside for Sexton. From behind the arc. He buries it from three.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Here's Ball. Bridges, a screen on George. Outside for Green. Here's the three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. Kessler passes to George. And it's Ball off the drive. LaMelo working inside. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
It's Bridges on the wing. Collins defending. Misses the three. Jazz trail by 9. George for three. Pass to Markkanen. Kessler a screen. Launches it. The Hornets pull it in. 1:42 left to play in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Tries the spin move. Ball passes to Bridges. Ball against George. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges, a screen on George. There's Ball with a three. Hits the three-pointer. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Oh, wow. Get out the way, Greg.
Come on.
Get out the way.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Hornets.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Williams, a screen on George. Pass to Miller. Let's go with a three. They get it back. The kick out to Ball. For three, Bridges. Rebound, Utah.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
From downtown and gets it to fall. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd.
on 2K Sport. And the starting group for the Spurs. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Castle in at the point guard position. And for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Green in at the 3. Bridges for 3. Greg, we know that both these teams have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
Lock at 6. Here's Castle. Kept alive. Outside for Wembanyama. Connects from three-point range.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now, here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Fires for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Wembanyama passes to Sohan. Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Green outside. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Barnes passes to Vassell. That one's in, his first shot this game.
No, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Wembanyama finds Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Vassell sets a screen for Wembanyama. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They trail by 1. And here's Miller outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. And here is Vassell. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Vassell was screen on Miller. Back to Vassell. Williams with the block. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Four on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Takes the 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Vassell outside. Second shot opportunity. Williams with the block. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Outside, Green. Takes a 3. Out to Miller. Williams has a screen for Miller. Drops in the tray. Miller's got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Hornets.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Pass to Sohan. Now Wembanyama. He's guarded by Williams. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Sohan. Will it go? And the dunk by Sohan.
I like when Barnes is focused on moving the ball. I mean, it makes his team better. I love his willingness to get that ball moving.
Here's Ball. Rebound, San Antonio.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Vassell against Green. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. Latre. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And here's Miller outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Spurs lead by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And take a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Green, and it's Richards in at the 5 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Miller with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. And here's Barnes for 3. The rebound by Richards.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
There's a screen. For 3, Bridges bangs home the trifecta. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for Charlotte.
They're capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Back to Barnes. Spurs passing it around. Inside, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Spurs trail by 5. Zohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Richards. Hornets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Green up on top. Defended by Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. Richards. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Vassell left side. And stolen by Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
On the wing, Bridges. Back to Miller. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. With the drive, the shot's good. And now it's a 9-point Hornets lead.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Here's Castle. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Fires from deep. Up the line by Charlotte. Richards finds Bridges. Outside, Green. Bridges a screen on Vassell. Basket, good. Green's got his first points of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Castle. Jacks up a three. Here's Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Ball with it. And here is Green. Covered by Barnes. Bridges sets the screen for Green. It's Miller on the wing. And stolen by Vassell. In transition, here comes San Antonio.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
Harrison Barnes.
And here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. Right wing. Richards passes to Bridges. He lobs it up. It's tipped. And the first half is now in the books. Hornets on top, leading by 7. And okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Brandon Miller really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got Collins. Keldon Johnson is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Branham in at the 2 guard. To the inside. Here's Williams. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Williams has got his second bucket. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili.
Boy, you can't expect Paul to miss that assist opportunity. His vision is excellent.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Smith drawn the double team. Back to man. 5 on the clock. Williams a screen on Paul. They get it back. Martin dishes to Williams. Launches it. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. Here's man. Defended by Paul. From past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Man's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Spurs trail by 8. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Smith outside. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Collins. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Hornets lead.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
And he drives in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Johnson kicks to Collins. Pass to Branham. 3-pointer. The Hornets pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. Smith for 3. Collins grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lets the three fly. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Chris Paul. Hornets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Williams, and the layup is good. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Williams, a screen on Paul. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Martin. Shot clock at 6. Williams, a screen on Paul. Mann, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Mann's got 7 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
They set the screen. Johnson with it. Williams picks him up. Paul can't get it to go. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Mann gets the bucket.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
40 seconds left in the third. Spurs trail by 7. Outside Collins. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Drills the three-pointer. 7 points in the game. Here's Mann.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Branham, covered by Smith. Down low, here's Mamu Kelishvili. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The third quarter comes to a close. Hornets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Green is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now, here's Ball. Miller sets a screen for Ball. Can't cash in from close range. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Here's Castle. That 3 off the mark. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Richards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Castle. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Charlotte.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Castle misses. Hornets leading by 9. They set the pick to the middle. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Hornets keep it alive. Green against Vassell. And again, the Hornets missing. Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Sohan. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Wembanyama, a screen on Ball. 16 feet away, and the jumper falls for him.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Now ball. Miller, that's for 2. Barnes grabs the miss. Sohan with the ball. Bridges covering. Bridges against Vassell. From deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Barnes. Here's Green. He takes it in, and he converts the layup. And the Hornets lead by 9.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama deadly inside.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Miller with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Miller's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Hornets. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. They set the pick. Here's Wembanyama for 3. They get it again. Here's Sohan. Wembanyama left side. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Sohan missing. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
That's a 2 from Barnes. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
He gets that one.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Hornets.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Brandon Miller.
Well, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And the first one at the line is good. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And, you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Here's Castle. Knocks down the 3 ball. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges for 3. There's Ball with the 3 off the mark. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the
A good job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Castle in at the point. Collins outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama screen to the inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Sexton passes to Kessler. Sexton looking around. Stolen by Wembanyama. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Vassell. No good from outside. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. 6-point game. Maybe the results haven't been there in recent seasons, but the Jazz have an exciting young core, Coach.
Yeah, they do, B.A. They've focused on youth, and some of those guys are developing into very good players. If this core stays in place and gels and they can add to it a little bit, watch out for this Jazz team.
Now here's Sexton. Pass to Kessler. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. Fires the 3. Utah grabs the miss. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
You know, Sexton can be just so clever with the ball, disrupting the defense to create for his team.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Sensabaugh. Kicks it out to Collins. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Sohan outside. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama screen. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wembanyama's got 11 points. Pass to Sensabaugh. Inside. Sexton against Barnes. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Vassell, a screen on Collins. Here's Sohan. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Sensabaugh. Yet to see a basket. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins. Taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Wembanyama. Blocked by Kessler. On the wing, Sexton. From deep, Wembanyama. No good on the shot. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Spurs up 10 and back to the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Spurs.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. And it's Castle in at the 1. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Trail. Going by 8. Pass to Kessler. Back to Sexton. Stolen by Vassell. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Picked up by Sohan. Back to Vassell. And he drives in. Good D by Kessler.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And that one good. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Sensible, no good. Spurs lead by 8. Here's Castle. They get it again. Kicks it out to Barnes. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Sohan. They shoot again! And he takes it up and lays it in. Sohan's gotten his first points in this one.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Collins passes to Sexton. Now Kessler. Oh, from deep. Rebounded by Castle. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. From deep, Wembanyama. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Pass to Kessler. They need this. The Jazz again can't hit. The Spurs have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Takes the 3. Vassell outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Sohan outside to the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
They set the pick. Fades. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Up top, Collins. Sohan covering. Here's Sensabaugh. Knocks down the triple.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Castle. Checked by Sexton. Outside Wembanyama. Barnes with a screen on Kessler. Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kessler. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama, the pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Wembanyama crashing down.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense paid.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then it's Filipowski. And it's Williams in at the 3. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Now Paul. Pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. And the call over the back.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, that's a careless foul. Look, you like that he's being aggressive, but you also have to be disciplined.
After undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021, Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
And the shot goes down.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Paul against Mills. Collins with a screen on Mills. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Paul. Down low. Here's Collins. The rebound by Eubanks. Jazz trail by 8. Outside, Williams. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Clarkson outside. 3-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Eubanks the screen. Mills, the pass to Williams. Here's Eubanks. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. 3-on-3. Here's Filipowski. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Now just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. Can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Paul, a screen on Williams. From 11 feet away, count it. Johnson's got his first 2 points. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Mills against Paul. Williams passes to Filipowski. Collins with the rebound. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs, leading by 5. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. There's a screen. Johnson passes to Mamukelashvili. From deep. Utah with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Paul passes to Mamukelashvili, kicks it out to Collins. Here's Branham. Connects from downtown. Branham's got 5 now.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Stolen by Collins. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Paul with it. No points yet. Pass to Branham. 5 on the clock. Hay hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. And now an 8-point San Antonio lead. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And so Clarkson nails both of them. Here's Wembanyama. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responding. He can carry the load.
And so it's San Antonio up by a healthy 8-point. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Spurs lead by 8. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Wembanyama in at center.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on them, too.
Sexton finds Markkanen. It's Markkanen scoring inside.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Barnes with a screen on Sexton. Pass to Sohan to the left side wing. Picked up by Sohan. The 3 from Wembanyama. Utah grabs the miss. Now here's Collins. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. A shot from the high post. Utah grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. three. Sexton fires in the triple.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Wembanyama's got 24 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Kessler with a bucket.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
San Antonio leading by 4. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. There's the three. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Just 5 to shoot. The three from Wembanyama. And Wembanyama missing. The Jazz have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Shots good by Sensabaugh. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Here's Wembanyama. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Now here's Sexton, guarded closely. Kicks it out to Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Sexton. Pass to Collins. Rebound San Antonio.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Now here's Sohan. Here's Castle. Check by Sexton. And the basket by Castle. And it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points. Closer in to the hoop.
Sensabaugh. Outside for Sexton. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Markkanen, pass to Sexton. Over Castle. Sexton misses. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. To the inside. And stolen by Sexton.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not.
Wow! And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking these big shots.
Here's Castle. Check by Sexton. Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And this is how you step up in the clutch. Sexton is ready to deliver in these moments.
Got a piece of it. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Markkanen with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Sensabaugh, no good. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Barnes. Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Here's Castle. Oh, Kessler with the block. Markkanen outside. Off target with the shot. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices.
Well, don't expect up and down doors. Fast basketball. These teams prefer to operate in the half court. They're very methodical, but fun to watch.
Hey, good basketball, regardless of the pace at which it's run, is good basketball. And with these two teams, movement, screening, high IQ offensive basketball, I'm here for that.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Now, here's Ball. Again, Ball missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Castle's screen on Bridges. It's Collins with the drive. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Ball with the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers doors, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
Collins. Here's Markkanen. Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. He had a nice open look right there.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Deep two from Clarkson. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. Talked to Will Hardy a little while ago. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Ball. After the miss from John Collins. And that one's good. Green.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
From deep, George. The Hornets pull it in. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Ball. The three. And another three for Charlotte.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
And George kicks to Collins. Collins setting the pick for George. In the corner, it's Kessler. Back to George. Shot clock at 5. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Three-pointer, Markkanen, and the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams, a screen on Clarkson. Ball kicks to Miller. The three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Jazz trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
From deep, George. The Jazz again can't hit it. And here's Charlotte. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Charlotte making a switch here. Richards is checked in.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
George finds Kessler. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to ball. Bridges a screen on George. Out to Miller from the arc. No good that time. It's deflected. Here's Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Hornets. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Charlotte.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. George out there with Clarkson. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Markkanen passes to Kessler. Markkanen sets the pick for Kessler. Buries it from three-point range. Kessler's got 5 now. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Kessler against Ball. Collins with it. Kessler wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Collins with it. Now guarded by Ball. Fires the 3. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist by Collins. 5 points in the game.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Collins passes to Kessler. And he banks in the layup. Kessler's got 5 points in the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Collins kicks to Markkanen. Outside, George. It's stolen by Green. 3-on-3. Here's Miller. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And the Hornets lead by 4.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Williams dishes the ball. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Some changes for Charlotte. Martin's checked in for Green. Curry comes in for Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. Collins passes to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half. There's a screen by Williams. That shot wide open. Mann's got his first 3 points of the game.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
And what I love about marketing, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Eubanks, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Collins. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. That's Mills in for Jordan. Here's Filipowski, guarded by Kerr. Drives to the hoop. Shot's good by Mills.
Wow, creating off the bounce is Patty Mills. Nice drive.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum, and Sexton going right to the rim.
Hornets leading by 5. Curry on the wing. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Such a wide open look. And the Hornets lead by 8.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Sexton the pass to Eubanks. Here's Filipowski. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we'll be right back after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Williams is out there with Mark Williams. Then it's Trey Mann. Then it's Martin. And it's Smith in at the shooting guard position.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Here's Mann. The offensive rebound. Pass to Martin. Williams a screen. There's the triple. And it's Williams with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Sexton the pass to Eubanks. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Mann, covered by Mills. They get it back. Williams kicks to Williams. Outside, Martin. Hornets now working with the new shot clock. Now, Mann. for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mann's got 6 points. Jazz trail by 8, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Charlotte making a switch. Richards is checked in. Eubanks finds Sexton. From outside the arc, the rebound by Richards. Richards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mann, covered by Mills. To the paint, here's Richards. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now a 10-point Hornets lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Eubanks. Mills looking it over. No good from outside. Charlotte leading by 10. Mann passes to Smith. There's a screen by Williams. And finished off by Martin.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Eubanks the pass to Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit it. Charlotte shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Williams has a screen for Martin. Hits the three-point bomb. Martin's got 5 points in the quarter.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Eubanks. Collins comes in for Filipowski. Clarkson, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And George is subbed in for Patty Mills. It's Collins with the drive. And he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
Man, Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
Pass to Miller. A three ball. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 16. Outside Collins. And here's George. Puts up a three. Hands it from downtown. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Clarkson is out there with Keontae George. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Ball, the pass to Miller. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Swiped it away. Here's Sensabaugh. To the wing right side. Kessler finds Clarkson. Here's Sensabaugh. Stolen by Ball. For the 3. It's hauled in by George.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Collins wide open. He fires. It's rebounded by Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16. Right side, Ball. Lets it fly. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success. But there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game. Wow, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Kessler passes to George. Kessler, no good. There's the three. George, no good. Hornets leading by 13. Miller outside. Launches a three. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Clarkson. The Hornets pull it in.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Ball. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Markkanen. Clarkson finds Kessler. Good on the three-point shot. Kessler's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
Williams, a screen on Markkanen. Bridges outside. Ball with a wide-open look. And again, the Hornets missing. Jazz trail by 10. Pass to Kessler. Here's Markkanen. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Charlotte has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Hornets.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seems.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for LaMelo Ball.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Collins kicks to George. Clock at 6. Back to Collins. And then Collins slams it in. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams sets a screen for Ball. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Ball from deep three-point territory. Can't connect. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong